Hi, Katie. How are
Hey,
you?
good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Congratulations on the film.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoyed it. So I was curious, first off, you've been doing a lot of acting recently, and I was wondering what it was about this script that made you decide you wanted to jump behind the camera and do this movie.
Yeah, it's a good question. I really love filmmaking. My first two movies were these very, very small independent movies that we made on our own, brought to Sundance, and that's hard. It's really hard. And Black Rock in particular was like one that really kind of kicked the crap out of me emotionally, physically. Um, and I found after that making movies as an actor was really gentle and nice. And that combined with like the ages of my kids at that point felt like the right thing. But then as time went on, I really, really like was getting called back to directing. I love doing it. I love the collaboration of filmmaking. I love what that whole process is. And so it was calling my name. And this just came at the right time and had Diane Keaton attached. And when that gets plated to you, you can't say no. It felt like
Yeah,
real fate and destiny.
yeah, exactly. So tell me about working with Diane. What was the most Diane moment working?
Every
on
single moment with Diane Keaton is the most Diane Keaton moment ever because she really is like that is exactly who she is all the time. And she is just um
Give me one or two highlights of working with her. Like, give it like something that she did that where you're like, oh my goodness.
oh, well, I just, honestly, the kiss moment is such a great moment for her. She is just so open and vulnerable. And so everything, it's all right there. And her giddiness and her excitement and excitability with Dustin was just palpable. And I said to her in the moment, I was like, Diane, remember that moment in Baby Boom where you're kissing Sam Shepard and you just sort of like melt. And I was like, what if we did something like that here? And she was like, okay. And she gave it to me. And it was like watching one of my favorite, most iconic moments in film come to life. And it was really beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so did she give you any sort of advice on like how to approach different things in the film or
None. None. She didn't. She let me do my thing and she was very open to being directed. She really loved to lean into the comedy. She would always ask for more, bigger, greater. Honestly, I think one of the funniest moments, just to go back to your last question, again, was like the moment on stage when her character catches on fire and we had a stunt double there, but then we also had her, and listening to her screams are just like it makes me laugh just thinking about it. Just so to have her and Nicole Byer and the stage on fire was just like one of those moments where I was like, what is happening in my life right now? It was utterly surreal. But no, she was very like, look, I think a lot of actors of her caliber don't necessarily want to be directed and they don't want I don't know, they just have a sense of what they're going to do and they're going to show up and they're going to do it, and a director is more of just there in person, just in name only, right? But Diane isn't like that at all. She's incredibly collaborative and incredibly willing to go anywhere I asked her to. She was a real joy.